I'll go through a few traps with you here. Big to little. You want to see some traps? That's how we treat them. I teach at a lot of conventions. I teach demos every single year for kids. I love to work with the kids. I've written a few things also, and but anyway, I get asked to do conventions around the country for almost any kind of fur bear that's legal to trap in my area, from predators, coyotes, fox, lots of raccoon demos, mink exclusive lines. Marsh muskrats would probably be my spot. That I do trap marsh muskrats, but I don't have the years experience on the marsh that a lot of other guys do, so that's their expertise. But anyway, in your question there, Ariel, you asked to see a few different traps, so I can do a little bit of teaching. I won't make any sets today because it's buggy and it's green and it's not regular trapping conditions. But before I start this and you contact a few people, you'll find that over the last 25, 30 years, I have somewhere in one of my sheds boxes full of trap setting contest speed set trophies and plaques that I've won, dozens of them. So I'm known at the speed setting contest as a regular contestant and competitor, to be dealt with, usually placing high. And I can set a few for you right now. Just number 4 double longs. These are the biggest double long that most people use on the line. That's a beaver, usually a front, that's a beaver leg hold that we use in water. You'll notice they're waxy. The wax speeds the trap and keeps the trap running fast. The dye they're dyed black to keep the odor down. Instead of oil, trappers use wax. They heat their traps, and that's all trap preparation that we can't show you right now too. So, but anyway, that's a number 4 double long. Here's a number 4 jump. Another real popular beaver trap. These are the biggest traps that you'll see used here in the Midwest. You'll see number 3 double coils used for coyotes, but these are your big footholds. Number 4 jump. These are the most 2 common coon traps that you'll see in the area. By far the most popular is a 1.5 double coil, set up with my own special way of preparing my equipment, from split rings and multi-swivels to added washers for slop down to my own anchoring system. Most everything's custom, but this is the most common trap you'll see used around here. You'll see it's not a great big huge ugly scary device like you might have seen in the Disney movies. There's my hand. I'm not a huge guy, so about a 5-inch jaw spread. Mink, muskrat, fox, raccoon, otters, skunks, possums, almost anything that we trap here in the Midwest is 1.5 double coils, the most common trap you're going to see for that. Okay? Muskrat traps with extended chains in my own muskrat marsh system that I've developed. I'll teach you more about that later. Number 1 longs. Number 1.5 coils, number 1 jumps. These are all just common size traps for small animals designed to leg catch and then drown really fast. But again, not some big scary machine. It's not a big deal. It's just a simple little device that's meant to catch an animal that size and hold it until it's humanely drowned. So again, trappers aren't big scary bear traps that are going to put my foot inside them. As you can see, my foot cannot fit inside the trap, and it's not a big, ugly, painful thing to have your hand in. It's no big deal. These are killer traps, 3-size killer traps. I compete in trap setting contests using these devices too. We have 3 sizes here. This 220 conibear. This is one of the most popular raccoon traps, and this one's in poor shape. I should have looked at which one I brought when I brought it here, but you know, I hope on your show that we really get a chance to offer trapping a fair shake and show just how humane the best management practice, or BMPs, that have been implemented in the last few years to help the world understand that trapping is an effective, smart, humane way to control wildlife populations. Way better than disease, which is Mother Nature's way. Here's a 110 conibear. Again, works the exact same way. The trap's set for a, this would be a common size for muskrat. Northwoods guys will use 110 conibears for marten and for squirrels and weasels. I guess not so much weasels, but mostly popular for mink and muskrat. What happens here is as the animal passes through, the trap rotates and it grips, and when they exhale, it doesn't allow the animal to take a second breath. It will snap their neck and kill them instantly quite often, or just a constriction of it helps the animal expire really, really quickly. So again, not a great big scary animal. This one, this is the same trap. This is a 330 conibear, and it's the beaver size. It's also used in some states that allow 330s to be set on land to be used for that purpose. Most common animals you're going to see here in the Midwest trapped with this are beavers and otters, and they are required to be set underwater. So that's what this is for. But that's what this trap does. It's wired in place where an animal has to pass through the trap for it to fire, and that's just the way they work, just like this. So here's another beaver size, number 4. Here's a device. I'm almost afraid to show you this device because not because it's done effective and works really well. I just some of the manufacturers of these devices, without naming names, have been kind of scorned by the trapping industry just because of trappers' disdain for them and the way their attitude works and their commitment to manufacturing. But this is a type of trap that is called a DP trap, and this trap is exclusively designed for animals that have a prehensile foot. And a prehensile foot would be a trap like that is designed for an animal that can grip. Exclusively raccoons, and you're going to get some possum catches in this also. But for the most part, this trap is designed to be set right on the ground. It's baited, it's not covered, it's not camouflaged, it sits out in the open. And this is one of a series of traps that are available now, and there will be more coming out of dog-proof traps that are available to trappers today. And they catch just like this. Basically, the animal reaches inside a tube, and then his foot is humanely enclosed in a non-lethal trap. They can be released from this also. So they work really well for animal damage control work in an urban area where you have to worry about dogs, varmints, children, things like that. They really have a hard time getting any non-target animals caught in the trap.